I think I got questioned in some way. He was like, do you want to just go into China without the visa? And we had to go through like 20 or 30 different people. Everybody looked through our passports. Like we got asked like 3 or 4 times to sit down and wait, and they went away without passport to check things. What is up? Welcome to today's video. It's Danny here in Hong Kong. And as you see, it's moving time. So right now we're gonna head out to Shenzhen, mainland China. And actually today is kind of like the worst weather in 4 months, maybe. At least it's the coolest weather. It has been raining for quite a while. And today what you're gonna see is hopefully how we're gonna get from Hong Kong to Shenzhen with public transport. It's supposed to be pretty easy. We're gonna do the visa, not visa on arrival, but kind of like a 5-day visa only for the Shenzhen area. So if you're coming for that, in this video you're gonna find out how to do it. You're gonna follow us through the whole process. But right now I need to upload the last video, so we're on the lookout for Wi-Fi. Here we got a crazy creepo back there. Tried it at McDonald's back there as well, but it was horrible. So sometimes I'm like, why are all like the cool people hanging out at Starbucks? And trust me, I would have been hanging at McDonald's, but here I paid like my $4 for the coffee, and the next video is up. Alright, so this is gonna be our route for right now. In this case, the green line, and we're gonna head over to a spot where we can change into the blue MRT, and this one's gonna get us all the way up to the Shenzhen border. Thing that you have to know before you're gonna keep watching the video, if you want to do the same route as well, you know, keeping it informative as always, is they have 2 entrances. The one entrance is the Lu Hu entrance to Shenzhen. This is what most people do, but because we have an Airbnb right here, this is the other entrance that you can go to. Lok Ma Chau, this is what we're gonna go to with the MRT. Let's go. Alright, so this was the first MTR ride, and now we're switching over to the main MTR. This is gonna bring us to the Shenzhen border. So basically, I'm not sure if it's the only way to change, but like the only thing that you really need to do is you need to find the intersection where the 2 lines are crossing, and then you get on your Shenzhen MTR, and I haven't done it before, so you're gonna see if it's gonna work, but I'm confident.
A bomb crash and I'm slow asking to tell the truth. Taking off, yeah, I'll be on my way now, feel it in the air.
Okay, so as you see, this is more of a train station, so from MTR we're changing into a train here, one of those. And up there it says they have like 2 trains going on here on the same platform. The one to Le Vu, which just left, and the other one to Lok Ma Chau, if that's how you pronounce it, and this is gonna be our train, so it's supposed to be kind of like a 40-45 minute ride. Let's do it.
I'm in a better place now. I never doubt it. No, I never doubt it. If you don't like that, leave it where you found it. Yep. I ain't cutting that pie. I'm saving half for you. Yep. Yep. I ain't cutting that.
So got out of the train. This is the station. It's actually a huge room, and yeah, the next point is going to be get through immigration, get the 5-day visa. I'm gonna show you how. Alright guys, so we made it out of Hong Kong. Right now we're kind of like in between countries, so to say. So Shenzhen is right behind me, and right now we're walking actually through a river, so it's kind of like a nice border crossing. And I think I got questioned in some way. He was like, do you want to just go into China without the visa? And I was unsure in what he means, like I want to get one here. So I think he was questioning me in some way, and I explained to him that we want to get the visa on arrival, and then he was cool with it. Okay, so things didn't went the way they were supposed to be. You kind of like missed 1 hour. We basically got into like the intersection between Hong Kong and China, as you have seen. Like, this was the last clip that I filmed from there. I put my camera away because it's obviously customs and borders, and you know, they don't like to see cameras, so I definitely put them away. And at this port, I don't know if it's always like that, because on the internet I said that it is possible. It's not possible to get the 5-day visa, so it's kind of like a privilege. It's a really cool thing that they give this opportunity to go into like the economical region of Shenzhen for in any purposes that you have, as far as I know, more like for holidays. And on the internet I read that it's supposed to be possible here as well. And we got like behind the Hong Kong border, and as I mentioned before, he kind of like questioned me, do you want to go without the visa? Like, how is that? I'm like, I'm gonna get a visa, I'm gonna get a 5-day visa. And he was like, what? Alright, go. So basically he let me go out of Hong Kong, the patrol, the person who worked there. And then there were no opportunity to get the 5-day visa, and we had to go through like 20 or 30 different people. Everybody looked through our passports. Like, we got asked like 3 or 4 times to sit down and wait, and they went away without passport to check things. Basically, we're now here again in Hong Kong, and we need to go to the other station, to Le Wu, as far as kind of like that. I'm gonna show you the name just. So basically, out of camera died the battery. Funny music actually playing. So now we need to go back to the other station, do our 5-day visa, and out of like this tutorial, like I'm gonna show you how it's done video, it became kind of like an adventurous we got stuck between the borders in China video. And also another incident is maybe I was a little bit too hasty with the wheel, but now this freaking wheel broke. It's our second luggage in 2 months. Let's make it happen. Hopefully this time it's gonna work. Let's head to the other entrance to Shenzhen, where they're gonna be able to give us the 5-day visa. Let's go. Ich fülle schon mal so ein Formular aus. Okay, so we make it here to the border patrol. I'm right now sitting down in this little box, taking a photo, filling up a form, going in, paying the money, and hopefully getting the visa, and going in. That's a bit longer and more interesting than expected.
Please enter your passport number.
I want this one as a profile pic. Alright, many hours later, we made it. We're in Shenzhen, we got the visa, everything went smooth, easy. It costed like 170 yen, so this is kind of like 22 euro, $25, so this was definitely fine. Overall, it was a hassle, but now we're here, kind of like missed the day, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I wanted to make like a video how to get from Hong Kong to Shenzhen, but this is kind of like stuck at the Chinese border, how to not. Alright people, so we finally made it. We just got out of the NTR. Gonna go to our Airbnb. It was a super long ride, but we were afraid that the place that we're gonna staying at, because it's so close to the border, is gonna be like far off, you know, nothing's gonna be going on. But look at that, that looks promising. Let's get to the Airbnb and then we're gonna explore a little, get some food because we're dying. Look at her. Stranded in China, first day. It's my girl. Okay, first impression, this city is sick, so much light, and really I thought like we're gonna be in a little like outskirts, but first impression, last impression, and so far this place is fire. Okay, we freaking made it. This is our view, and I already love it. Like, let me just check that out. I'm gonna give you a better look. Freaking tired. We haven't been eating since like 12 or something. So that's what we're gonna do next. And just to sum up like today's adventure, like we just got stuck at the Chinese border. We have been there for like over an hour. We got like questioned. I got questioned like at this one checkpoint. And looking back at it, I thought like, hey, we should have not gone through the first like exit out of Hong Kong without asking them about the visa, and the visa should have been done like before the exit. But like here at the other entrance to Shenzhen, we actually figured out that it is in the middle, like how I expected it to be. So between the exit of Hong Kong and the entrance to China, Shenzhen, is like the port as I filmed it and showed it to you. So this is how I expected it to be at the other entrance as well. And maybe there is even a point where you can do a visa, but we told them that that's what we want to do, and they told us to go to the other place. So here outside of the apartment, you see this bridge?
This is the border. Remember at the beginning of the video I've been walking through here? Okay, so we made it out of Hong Kong. Right now we're kind of like in between countries, so to say. So Shenzhen is right behind me. Here, the border. So we walk through here. And down there we have been looking for the train. Just down there. There we took the subway to Lohu. And yeah, here we are on our balcony. Welcome. Could have been easier. Okay, so having our first Chinese supermarket experience here, and the thing is, even like the products from like Coca-Cola, they don't have Coca-Cola on it, but it's in Chinese, which I've never seen before. It's pretty interesting, and we need to find some food before we're gonna like...
Feel it in the air, 'cause I'm in a better place now. I never doubt it, no I never doubt it. If you don't like that, leave it.
Okay, we sort of got back to life here on the main street. Our apartment is up there, and as I said, the border is just right behind me. And when we have been at the border this morning, we have been looking at the building, and Judy has been saying, maybe it's one of those. And I was like, oh yeah, maybe. But then we were like, probably not. And like really, we have been so close, so close. So the lesson of this video, if you're like interested in going like to this area as well, is just, I don't know, go safe, make sure, even if there is maybe an option to do the visa there, which they told me there isn't. But yeah, we're gonna stay here for the next 2 days. We're gonna explore a little bit more the area, get home, and tomorrow we're gonna check out the huge, one of the biggest, kind of like, call it fake market if you want to. Definitely gonna go do a full video on that. And overall, like, this is actually how we expected Hong Kong to be, like super new. Like, this city has been built from scratch in the last 30 years, which is pretty, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Definitely, I'm gonna look a little more into kind of like the history of this place and maybe give a few more backgrounds in the next video. But you definitely see that everything here has just been built in the last 20 years, and this is pretty crazy. I'll just imagine seeing the picture of this place. Probably gonna be like pure fields. But yeah, with that, this video is probably already 20 or 25 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever. It has been a raw adventure, really. Sometimes I had like this feeling here in my heart, like, ooh, I hope it's gonna go right. And I really don't often have that. And as I mentioned before, you know, you don't choose the days where you have adventures like that. The adventures choose you, and definitely was a cool experience. And yeah, with that, thank you very much for watching. Welcome to Shenzhen, and I see you in the next one. You got a world to see.